Greetings, Canyon View. As you know, last week we finished our wonderful vertical series, and I ended the message last weekend with requesting that people would fill out the little cards that would say how much debt they have, and then a question of how much debt do you want to pay off in 12 months. Now, here's the deal. This is not a thing of shaming anybody or a shame, kind of a shame on you kind of a thing, but we just want to know where we stand as a church community. So here's what we're looking for. We're looking for the total of personal debt. This would include credit cards and department store debt. Total that, put it on the card, and how much of that you think you can pay off in the next 12 months, and that's what we're going to celebrate together. If you have zero debt, we'd love to get a card from you of that. We want to know how many families have zero debt in our church because we want to celebrate that together. I also want to remind you that if you need help in budgeting your finances, we have some trained budget counselors that would love to meet with you personally. Please sign up for that at the information desk. The other thing is we have coming in January a Financial Peace University class, and this is a great resource to give you the tools you need to get your financial affairs in order in your house. We all need those tools. We all need help. And so we encourage you to sign up for that. And so thank you for hearing me out. And here's what we're going to do is every quarter we want reports from those of you that fill out the cards, and where we are being able to keep a tab of how much debt's being paid off, and every quarter we can celebrate how much money is being paid off. And at the end of the year, we're going to celebrate together and be able to really applaud how we've been able to get free from that bondage of debt together. So God bless you guys, and just hear my heart. We're just doing this because we care, and we want to raise disciples that are reaching the unreached together, and we have to learn good stewardship, biblical stewardship, in order to be those kind of disciples. Bless you guys.
I have two older boys, Cordell and Calvin, that are 13 and 14 years old, and I have a husband, Don, and we adopted Madeline and Jacoy about 4 years ago from Haiti.
I really wanted to go because I wanted to experience some of my brothers and sisters' culture, and I felt it on my heart to do a missions trip.
The orphanage, we got there, and Cordell and I, which was nice because they allowed him to go, we got there and we were both given a set of 8 kids, and we stayed there for 2 weeks. They asked that you go for 2 weeks, and you really understand once you get there that 2 weeks is really important because you do form a bond with these children, and you kind of get used to the routine of everything. And so he got 8 kids, and I got 8 kids from the orphanage. And so our job was to take them out, and I kind of laugh about how hard it really wasn't. We got to love on them for an hour each day. So we would take them to a balcony and play with them and hold them, and so that's what we did. So we just gave them one-on-one time that they didn't get in the orphanage. I've made it a purpose when I came back to pray, to think about, to put these people, the workers there that I met there, the kids, to pray for them on a daily basis. And also, how do I keep it alive? By showing God's love. By showing God's love in everything that I do, because it's so much better love than I can give. But giving God's love, I think, is the best way to remember the experience we had in Haiti.
This summer, I went to Vietnam with Youth with a Mission, and we spent a lot of time in the orphanages and in the culture houses. We went to this one Catholic orphanage, and this little boy who's about 3 years old, and he and I just hit it off. We started playing games together and hide and go seek, and he was a little reserved at first, but I gave him my sunglasses, and after that it was like we were best friends, and he wanted to hold my hand at all times, or he always wanted me to hold him, and we were there for a couple hours. I remember turning around, I put him down, and I remember turning around and I was talking to another kid, and he went into this weird fit almost of, no, like, I need you, look at me, like, don't break eye contact with me, because the minute that you break eye contact with me, I know you'll leave. That mentality of, I'm scared for you to go, and I want you to continue to have all attention on me. It wrenched my heart because he just wants somebody to live life with in an intimate way. And he's not taught Jesus, and he's not taught how to have good friends. He's taught to survive. But I could tell in that little kid that he was a feeler, and that he was somebody that wanted to invest in you, and the fact that nobody was there to invest back. Because there's 128 kids per 6 adults. The kids are waiting for you to answer the call that God has put on your life. That if you're called to adopt, get your stuff together and do it now. I just believe that by answering the call, you're doing what needs to be done.